Taylor Swift's emotional Songwriters Hall of Fame speech leaves audience in tears. Intro. Taylor Swift has spent nearly 2 decades turning personal experiences into songs that connect with millions of people around the world. From country music prodigy to global pop superstar, she has built a career based on storytelling, honesty, and an unmatched ability to capture human emotions through lyrics. But even for someone who has received countless awards throughout her career, one recent honor seemed to carry a special meaning. At the prestigious Songwriters Hall of Fame induction ceremony, Taylor Swift delivered a heartfelt and emotional speech that left many audience members deeply moved. Fighting back tears at several moments, she spoke about the importance of trusting human intuition, embracing creativity, and staying true to oneself in an increasingly technological world. Adding to the significance of the evening, legendary filmmaker Steven Spielberg introduced Swift before she took the stage, creating one of the most memorable moments of the event. Today, we're breaking down Taylor Swift's emotional speech, why this honor is so important, and the powerful message she shared with songwriters, artists, and fans everywhere. Main story. The Songwriters Hall of Fame represents one of the highest honors a songwriter can receive. Unlike awards that focus on sales, chart performance, or popularity, this recognition celebrates the craft of songwriting itself. For Taylor Swift, whose career has always revolved around writing her own music, the induction marked a major milestone. Throughout her journey, Swift has consistently emphasized the importance of storytelling. Whether writing about heartbreak, friendship, personal growth, or self-discovery, she has built a reputation as one of the most influential songwriters of her generation. As she accepted the honor, the audience included some of the most respected names in music and entertainment. Yet despite her global fame and years of experience performing on the biggest stages in the world, Swift appeared genuinely emotional. The moment became even more meaningful when acclaimed director Steven Spielberg introduced her. Spielberg, known for creating some of the most beloved films in cinematic history, praised Swift's ability to tell stories that resonate across generations. His introduction highlighted the similarities between filmmaking and songwriting. Both art forms rely on emotional truth and compelling narratives. When Swift stepped onto the stage, the crowd erupted into applause. After taking a moment to compose herself, she began speaking about what songwriting has meant throughout her life. Rather than focusing solely on her achievements, Swift used the opportunity to discuss creativity itself. One of the most memorable themes of her speech was the idea of trusting human intuition. In a world increasingly influenced by technology, algorithms, and artificial intelligence, Swift emphasized that some aspects of creativity can never be replaced. She spoke about those moments when songwriters follow a feeling they cannot fully explain. The instinct to choose a certain lyric. The intuition that tells an artist a melody feels right. The emotional connection that transforms a simple idea into something meaningful. According to Swift, these deeply human experiences remain at the heart of great songwriting. Her message resonated strongly with many people in attendance because it touched on something universal. Creativity often involves uncertainty. Artists frequently face moments where there is no clear roadmap or formula for success. Instead, they must rely on their instincts. They must trust their emotions. And they must believe in their unique perspective. Swift explained that some of her most successful songs emerged from following those instincts rather than trying to predict trends or please everyone. For aspiring musicians watching her journey, this lesson may be one of the most valuable takeaways from her speech. Success doesn't always come from following the crowd. Sometimes it comes from trusting yourself. As the speech continued, Swift reflected on her early years as a songwriter. Long before stadium tours and record-breaking albums, she was simply a young girl writing songs because she loved doing it. She described how songwriting became a way to process emotions, understand experiences, and communicate feelings that were difficult to express otherwise. Many fans have long connected with Swift's music because of this authenticity. Her songs often feel deeply personal while simultaneously reflecting experiences that many listeners can relate to. That ability to create emotional connections through words is one of the reasons she has remained relevant across multiple generations of music fans. The audience appeared captivated throughout her remarks. Several attendees were visibly emotional as Swift shared stories from her journey. At times, she paused to gather herself, clearly overwhelmed by the significance of the recognition. Those moments of vulnerability made the speech even more powerful. In an industry where celebrities are often expected to appear polished and composed at all times, Swift's genuine emotions reminded viewers that major achievements can still feel deeply personal. The speech wasn't simply about receiving an award. It was about reflecting on years of dedication, challenges, growth, and artistic evolution. Swift also took time to express gratitude. She thanked collaborators, mentors, supporters, and fans who have been part of her journey. Throughout her career, she has often acknowledged the role her audience has played in her success, and this occasion was no different. She emphasized that songwriting creates connections between people. A song written in one room can eventually reach millions of listeners across the globe. That shared emotional experience is what gives music its extraordinary power. As clips from the event spread across social media, fans quickly praised Swift's speech. Many described it as inspiring, thoughtful, and timely. Others highlighted her comments about human intuition, noting how relevant they feel in today's rapidly changing creative landscape. The conversation surrounding artificial intelligence and creative industries continues to grow. Questions about technology's role in music, film, writing, and art have become increasingly common. Without directly attacking technological advancement, Swift's remarks served as a reminder that human creativity remains irreplaceable. The emotions, memories, experiences, and instincts that inspire great art come from lived experiences. And according to Swift, those human qualities should continue to be valued and protected. This message resonated far beyond the music industry. Writers, filmmakers, artists, and creators from many different fields found meaning in her words. Her speech became not just a celebration of songwriting but also a broader reflection on creativity itself. Conclusion: Taylor Swift's induction into the Songwriters Hall of Fame was already destined to be a historic moment. But her emotional acceptance speech transformed the evening into something even more memorable. Introduced by Steven Spielberg and honored by some of the most respected figures in entertainment, Swift used the spotlight not to celebrate fame, but to celebrate creativity. Her message about trusting intuition, embracing authenticity, and valuing human connection struck a chord with audiences around the world. In an era defined by rapid technological change, Swift reminded everyone that some of the most meaningful art begins with something simple, a human feeling. And perhaps that's the reason her music continues to resonate with millions. Because at its core, great songwriting isn't just about words or melodies. It's about understanding people, it's about telling stories, and it's about creating connections that stand the test of time. What do you think about Taylor Swift's emotional Songwriters Hall of Fame speech? Do you agree with her message about trusting human intuition in the creative process? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest entertainment news and celebrity updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.